Hello, good day everyone. Sir Kevin here again, and welcome to another discussion about our marketing management. And this session will be talking about Chapter 12, that's communicating customer value in relation to advertising and public relations. Okay, so before I start, I want to recall or revisit the past discussion where in this midterms we have made mentioned and discussed about the different strategies that the marketing managers can do, especially in this decision making for the marketing mixes. So when midterm started, we talk about first is the product. Of course, we'll be answering that. What product will be serving? No? First, again, what's the product? What will be serving? How will you do that? No? Second is how much will you be selling it? The price. That's a price strategy. How will you be selling that? And number three, how can you distribute that? How can you make it available for all consumers? So all of those three marketing mixes are part of the plan. Now, the next question to answer is how can you let people know about your products or services that you offer? Again, how will you how will you let the public know, or the people that you target know about your products and services that you offer? So without much further ado, let's discuss the communicating customer value, advertising, and public relations. So let's run through our objectives for this session. First, you are able to define 5 promotional mix tools for communicating customer value. Now, please remember communication. So, we'll be focusing on that later. Discuss the changing communication landscape and the need for integrated marketing communications. Number 3, describe and discuss the major decisions involved in the developing on advertising program. And lastly is you can able to explain how companies use public relations to communicate with their publics. First thing and foremost, what is a promotional mix? So, all of those basic P's in marketing nabanggit na natin. Again, the product, the price, the place, or the distribution strategies. So, we go now to another P of marketing, which is what we call the promotional mix. What is a promotional mix? Promotional mix is otherwise known as a marketing communication mix. Ano ibig sabihin ng marketing communication mix? Let's just discuss first the process of communication. In oral communications, in verbal and written communications, no, we discussed the process of communication as the process of sending information from the sender, process of sending messages from the sender to the receiver. So you have a sender, you have a receiver, you have a message, and you have a medium. No? So also in promotional mix, you need to let them know. Again, you need to let them know. So your promotional mix is a specific blend of promotional tools that company uses to persuasively communicate customer value and build customer relationships. So sa madaling salita, when I say it's promotional activities, you are promoting. So sa other layman's term, paano mo mababanggit na you're promoting, nagpo-promote ka. So you either let people know about it, or you are telling people na this exists, or you are telling people that you may consider this. That's promotion, no? Pagpa-plug kumbaga sa ibang mga salita. Okay? So your promotional mix consists of this, the blending of this, no? Kung ang isang marketing mix o yung buo na mga strategies natin are parang halo-halo na hindi mo alam kung paano, so titingnan mo kung ano yung tamang timpla. Ganon din sa promotional mix, no? The company's total promotion mix consists of the specific blend of first, advertising. Mamaya isa-isahin natin yan para maintindihan natin anong pinagkaiba ng mga processes and strategies na to. Again, advertising, sales promotion, public relations, personal selling, and direct marketing. So, ang lesson natin ngayon will be focusing on advertising and public relations. So, the following meetings will be discussing each of these ng mas malalim. no, as a strategy. Okay? So, yaman din at pinag-uusapan natin yung communication. This is what we call an integrated marketing communication. Several factors are challenging the face of marketing communication. First are the consumers, their marketing strategy, and communication technology. So, it changed through time. No? Iba-iba yung behavior ng tao, iba't iba yung mga strategies na pwedeng gawin. At of course, maraming mga resources ang pwedeng gamitin na ngayon, especially now in the pandemic that we had resorted into the technological platforms, no? So these factors have shifted the marketing communication model so that the firms are doing less broadcasting and more narrowcasting. So you know what's meant by broadcasting. So you are telling people in a broad manner, no? Of course, wala kang segment na pinapatamaan, ina-announce mo yan. So that's broadcasting. What is narrowcasting? Narrowcasting naman is mas pili. 'Di ba? If you remember, there are specific customers for our strategies, there are specific segments na binebenta natin sa products and services natin. So, it will result to more efficient and cost-effective um, integrated marketing communication when we take into consideration technology strategies and the consumer via narrow casting. Okay? So the integrated marketing communication is defined as carefully integrating and coordinating the company's many communication channels to deliver a clear, consistent, and compelling message about the organization and the product. So kung dati puro nasa TV, sa radyo lang, sa newspaper, we can we can now more rely on specific markets na makikita yan, no? Especially using websites and social media platforms that you can give more information with less cost, no? Kasi kung magbo-broadcast ka, sobrang mahal niyan, no? So using Facebook, using some other social media platforms, everything can be posted there. Of course, you should follow policies and guidelines of uh, Facebook, no, as a business or organization. So a strong need for integrated marketing communication exists kasi nga nagbabago yung mga pangangailangan at sitwasyon. Marketers must understand each promotion tools when shaping marketing communication mixes. No? Shaping the overall promotional mix, nature of advertising, no? The nature of advertising is you can reach masses of geographically dispersed buyers at a low cost per exposure. That's the purpose of advertising and nature of advertising. You are advertising, that's why we call them advertisement, is because you are plugging or you're promoting them in a mass manner or in a dispersed buyer geographical dispersed buyers situation na makukuha mo yan. So flyers can be moved from other places, that's a part of the advertisement. The tarpaulins, maybe observed or noticed by travelers, no? That's one nature of advertising. Then can repeat a message many times, that's advertising, especially in the television and radio broadcasts. Then consumer viewed advertised product as more legitimate. That's one good nature of advertising because hey, we are existing, no? The fact that you have advertisement is people let know that you are a legit business or you are selling legit products. Okay, it is impersonal, it's a one-way communication. You don't need to get feedbacks. Of course there should be a science there to measure what's the effect of the advertisement, but the purpose of advertisement is to communicate information to the customers. So yun lang yung pinaka-purpose mo. It's one-way communication na may bigay ko yung information. Then can be very costly for some media types, especially television and the radio and even the newspapers, tabloids and the broadsheets. Na okay, shaping the overall promotional mix is the nature of personal selling naman. No? So, kanina advertising, sabi ko nga, isa-isay natin siya, mabilisan lang. So, the nature of personal selling, when we say it's personal selling, no? It involves personal interaction between two or more people, so sila lumalapit. Not unlike the advertising, it's impersonal, no? So walang emotion involved. Of course depende sa message ng advertisement, but there's no people to people interaction there, no? So most effective tool at building preferences, convictions and actions, because you are selling personally, so nakikita din yung product na maayos. So allows relationship building and two-way communication, because by this way customers can give their feedbacks, no? That's one of the nature and the process of communication, wherein when you send a message, no, as a sender to the receiver, no, merong feedback, dun nabubuo yung communication process, and then requires long-term commitment to sales force, no? And then most expensive promotional tool, because you are dealing with people to people rather than a broad perspective na mapaalaman mo lang yan and mas malalim. But again, this may assure or uh, deepen the understanding of the customer about your products and services you offer. And then how about sales promotion? If there are messages that you convey using advertisement, sales promotion is also a personal way on the telling that we exist and we can give more, offer more for you. So it includes a wide assortment of tools. Marami kang pwedeng ilagay. Freebies, packages, warranties, and the likes, and the discounts, and everything. So the objectives and the nature of this sales promotion is to attract consumer attention, no? So, lalo na kung hindi pa kilala yan. So, that's sales promotion. At the point na binebenta na sila, yun na yung yun yung strategy or promotional mix doon that you are driving customer attention. So, can be used to dramatize product offers, of course, no? Dahil nga, kung simpleng cellphone na binebenta mo, it may not be a kicker. So the sales promotion mix will kick in there, and will let buyers decide. Uy, oo, mura to, tapos okay naman yung product, tapos may bonus ka pa, may sales promotion, no? So it may dramatize your product. Again, it may. So it depends on the market that you are targeting. There might be specific strategies that may be fitted. Again, we go back to our idea uh, that tamang effort sa tamang tao. So hindi lahat ng mga promotionals ay sumasakto sa mga grupo ng tao, no? Okay? So can be used to dramatize product offers and offer strong incentive to buy, no? Kasi nga you can get more, no? Remember, ang target natin dito is the value, no? Delivering the value to the customer, and one way to get that or to see that satisfaction to the customers, wow, they will be amazed that outside of the product they can get more, or you have offered superior value for them, no? Kung di ka man makapagbigay ng mga other incentives, but about discounts and other relationship management activities, no? And then it invites and rewards quick consumer response. Yung mga kagad na bumibili, yung mga early, yung mga bumibili kagad, that's the first phases of the getting the attention of the market. Yung mga bumibili kagad, nabibigyan ng mga rewards, no? Yung mga first 100 customers and the likes, that's a promotional part of the promotional mix. And one characteristic of this the nature of sales promotion is this is short-lived, kasi nga there are just objectives na tina-target mo, no? So for a limited time you'll be offering this sales promotion para dun sa specific objective mo. So if you want to increase the sales today or this quarter, so you'll be putting this promotion para mas tumaas yung tingin ng tao sa value ng binebentang products or services. Okay? So, how about public relations? No? Ito medyo hindi mo may papaliwanag ng katulad dun sa advertising. But public relations is because we are focusing on the public relations. Public, no? Yung mga nasa paligid natin. no? You're doing activities, no, para sa public. So that's a very it makes your product believable or your business believable. It reaches people who avoid salespeople and ads, no? Okay? And then can dramatize a company or a product because they are helping people, no? Or they are more than the business. So that's part of the public relations. No, tend to be used as afterthought, no? Uy, dito ka bumili kasi ito magandang company to, no? O kaya magandang makiharap sa tao, no? So planned use can be effective and economical. No? So that's public relation. Hindi din siya katulad ng ano, but this may be related to corporate social responsibility activities and also the quality management and also part of the image building, no, dun sa public relations. Uh, we are more than that company, of course, that will lead to better value or perception of the value of the company or the product. And lastly, we have the nature of direct marketing. So ano yun? So there are different forms of direct marketing. So direct marketing forms share four primary characteristics. It's less public, it's immediate, it's customized, and interactive. It's well suited to highly targeted marketing. What's meant by direct marketing, no? Kung sa advertising kasi broad ang channel mo, kaya broad din ang mga nata-target mo, no? So direct marketing are more specific yung market, no? E dito papasok again yung idea na tamang effort sa tamang tao. So kung tina-target mo yung mga mahilig sa race, no, mga karera sa kotse o kaya sa motor halimbawa, no, so you'll be doing promotional activities sa isang advertising and promotion strategy sa isang karera. So you'll be sponsoring something and then you will be offering something during those races. No, so nakadepende 'yan. That's one nature of direct marketing. Nafi-fit mo siya, no, na napakadiretso niya. So, it's less public, hindi mo i-involve yung marami kasi eto nga nagiging cost effective dahil eto na yung target market mo. Ano tong mga ano yung mga products na na-offer dito sa direct marketing? Majority of the companies, the products and services offered that uses direct marketing are more on the specialty product kasi nga di na nila kailangan mag-advertise ng pangmalawakan, no? So if you are a luxury brand, of course, hindi mo naman kailangan magpatalastas sa national TV, no? O di ang gawin mo na lang is you go with the luxury events na will be sponsoring them also. So napaka-specific ng activity, no? So there are different promotion mix strategies. Paano ba 'yon? We have what we call push strategy. Ano ibig sabihin ng push strategy? Promotion strategies that calls for using the sales force and trade promotion to push the product through channels, no? So push strategy is yun nga yung effort ng company and also the sales force para ibenta yung product. That's a push strategy. So it might be a sales promotional strategy, no, na nagtutulak o kaya pa-bonus para sa mga o commission para sa mga nagbebenta para palakasin nga yung market ay yung benta. So if you're going to a cyber zone ng isang mall, SM Mall or iba pang malls dyan, makikita mo yung mga push strategy ng maraming mga nagbebenta ng mga gadgets, no? How about a pull strategy? Ang approach naman nito ng strategy na to is promotion strategy that calls for spending a lot on advertising. It's broad, no? Uh, and consumer promotion to induce final consumer to buy the product. So the retention, the recall, no? Unti-unti nabibuild sila sa tao kaya konting push strategy na lang bibili na 'yan, no? So the pull strategy is sabi nga kanina, one of the nature of advertising is nagiging legit o parang naniniwala yung tao dun sa produkto because of those ads, no? So that's a pull strategy. So you might use the combination of this, no, para makuha mo yung target market o yung mga customers, potential customers. So advertising has been used for a century. No, sa in US, advertisers spend more than 290 billion each year. Worldwide spending, ito yung sabi nila, $604 billion. Advertising is used by iba't iba yan. Hindi lang po mga negosyo nag-advertise, business firms yun nga. Non-profit organizations are also advertising. Professionals are advertising, parang mga law firms yan. Social agencies, World Health Organizations is advertising, and even the government, Department of Health, no, for ads. Again, we go back to the idea of advertising. What's meant by advertising? You are relaying information about the product, service, or activities that you're offering to the market. No? Meron kang binibuild na malaman nila. No? Okay, so what are your major marketing decisions? Or sorry, major advertising decision. First, you're able to set advertising objectives. No? So if your objective is para makilala ka muna, so you'll be spending more on ads para makilala ka, no? Then you need to set the advertising budget. How much do you need para magawa mo nga 'yun at makilala ka, no? Magkaroon ng yung presence at saka yung interest ng tao. And then you develop the advertising strategy. How can you get the interest of people and evaluate advertising campaign. So you see that the commercials sa TV, sa internet na from time to time they change or they progress. Okay? So your advertising objective, specific communication task to be accomplished with a specific target audience during a specific period of time. So overall advertising goal is to help build customer relationship by communicating customer value. So you let them know about the product and also the value that you're giving to them. Okay? And then advertising objective can be classified by the purpose. So what are those purpose? So it might be informative. Pinapaalam mo na meron kang ganyan. That's informative. Second is persuasive. Hinihikayat mo silang bumili. Or comparative advertising, nakikita niyo to, kino-compare yung mga products or the benefits that you can get from one product compared to another. That's a comparative advertising. And reminder advertising. So those are part of your objectives classified by purpose. So pakitingnan yung mga objectives na yan, no? And then setting an advertising budget. So affordable method. You need to be cost efficient kasi nga one consideration yan eh, no? Paano ma-reach yan in a most efficient way. Then percentage of sales method, merong kino-compute na after this advertisement paano nagbago yung sales natin, dumami ba? That's a percentage of sale. Then competitive parity method, and also objective and task method, no? So ano yung objective mo, so magkano ialat mo diyan. Then, the major advertising decision is when you develop advertising strategy, you need to create an advertising message. What is the message na or i-enclose mo dun sa ads para tumatak? Depende sa objective mo. Again, if you want na magpakilala, of course, the message should be you are existing, bago or something, no? So message strategy and message execution must break through the clutter, no? Advertising is being merged with entertainment. Ginagawa ngayon 'yan, no? Nagiging present sila sa ating mga television and other platforms, no? And yun nga, even Wawawin, no? Nakikita nyo that part ng entertainment na nga yung advertising. Alam nyo kung anong pangalan nung online shopping platform na yon. At it pays back naman, di ba, kung napapansin niyo. Then selecting advertising media, saan mo ilalagay yan, no? Set frequency, impact goals, media types. What are those media types? You may opt to use television, billboards, tarpaulins, no? We'll be having separate session for that. Then select specific media vehicle, ano yung gagamitin mong media, and then kailan mo i-release yung ads na yan, no? Those are the questions in advertising. Then planning the message strategy, identify customer benefit that can be used as advertising appeals. Develop compelling creative concepts. The big idea, yung bago. Sabi nga, to remove the clutter. No? Bago sa pandinig, bago sa nakikita natin, at very, very unique yung message para maging kakaiba. Kung sa product, there will be differentiation, of course, your concepts for advertising should also be different from other advertisements, no, para pag-usapan ka, especially if your objective is makilala ka, no. So choose advertising appeal that is, ito yung mga sinasabi natin. First, it's meaningful, it's believable and distinctive, no. Meaningful, believable, distinctive, no. Pansinin niyo, we may evaluate yung mga commercials na pinapanood natin, no? Bakit paulit-ulit yung iba? Because they want to be distinctive. Bakit naman madrama yung iba? Because it's para maging meaningful. It's part of life. O bakit naman yung iba puro specifications ang binibigay, right? For the product to be believable. So those are part of the major advertising decisions. So ito yung execution styles. Ano yung pinapakita ng uh, major advertising decisions, no, yung mga messages. Slice of life, parte ng buhay, yung katotohanan sa buhay. The lifestyles, yung napakita nila. Fantasy, something you're dreaming of, or your mood, your image, it's musical. Personality, symbol. Technical expertise. Scientific evidence, yung mga lumalabas sa resulta according to research, yung testimonial and evidence and or endorsement mula sa celebrities. Babalikan ko lang, ha, walang exact na strategy na gagamitin ito, no? Paano i-execute yung mga styles na to? How can you use and this message execution? First, babalik tayo dun sa idea. Who are your target market? And what message you want to convey to them, no? If you want to convey something, let's say your product will be part of life, should be touching the slice of life or the lifestyle, no. So depende, titingnan niyo kung anong pwede diyan. Pag naman science based o full of specifications yan, so nasa technical expertise, scientific evidence, or testimonial, no. Pansinin niyo yung mga natin, mga patalastas, no. So message execution purpose is to choose execution style, what tone, memorable ba, attention-getting words, choose format elements to you illustrate, or you headline, or you copy, no? Okay? So, we have what we call consumer-generated messages. You are tapping consumers for message ideas or actual ads can involve. So, yung endorsement, testimonial, no? Holding contest or inviting. Napaka-rampant nito ngayon because nasa online tayo, no? And somehow it's cost efficient dahil they don't really pay celebrities nowadays, no? Napaka-importante ng testimonial. If tingnan nyo, uh, Shopee, Lazada, makikita nyo ratings at merong mga reviews doon, and nagiging believable yung service ng Lazada at Shopee and also the seller because of those tapping consumers for message ideas, diba, gaining their insights about the product or service. The benefit of consumer-generated messages, it collects new ideas and fresh brand perspective, boosts consumer involvement, and gets consumer talking and thinking about the brand, no? Parang trending pinag-uusapan. Then, steps in advertising media selection is deciding on reach frequency, katulad ng kanina. What media type? Ano yung mga gagamitin mo? Media vehicles, yung medium na tinatawag natin. Then, deciding on kailan mo ilalabas yan. Deciding on reach, frequency, impact. Percentage of the reach is percentage of people exposed to ad campaign in a given period of time. So, kung maliit lang yung reach mo, baka hindi tama yung sa TV, no? Kasi whenever you make ads for the TV, magastos yan. No? Tingnan niyo yung mga local na mga restaurants. They don't do uh, national TV ads because of course it's not cost efficient and parang overkill yung budget nila dun sa reach, no? Besides, di mo na makaya ma-accommodate. Di ba? Excuse. So, the frequency is number of times of a person is exposed to advertisement. Gaano kadalas? The media impacts the qualitative value of a message exposure through a given medium. So, each media has specific advantages and disadvantages. Depende on kanya nga you need to evaluate this. Choosing among media types requires consideration of medium's impact, the message effectiveness, and the cost. So, yun, syempre, nagne-negosyo ka, kanya nga kailangan i-consider mo yung cost. So, you need to re-evaluate costs. Yeah, the media mix should be regularly re-examined. So, the media vehicle, specific media within each general media type, such as Newsweek. Factors to consider when choosing vehicles are cost, the audience quality, the engagement, and editorial quality, the commenting, or the insights of the customer. So, you need to consider vehicles, saan mo ilalagay yan. No? When you say vehicles, the media, no? Yung magko-convey ng message mo. Through email ba to? Through TV ads ba to? Through social media ba to? Sa website ba? No? Marketers must also decide on the media timing kailan. No? So, there will be follow seasonal pattern sa ibang mga produkto at serbisyo. There will be oppose seasonal pattern para magulat sila. Parang odd, kumbaga, bago, kakaiba. Or same coverage all year. Medyo same na ganyan, na consistent yung mga ads mo. There are seasonal patterns such as Lazada and Shopee. They always do this sale, 1122, yung 33 hanggang 1111 and 1212 lately. No? So those are seasonal patterns or patterns nila sa ads. And the promotion strategies, hindi siya araw-araw. Pero of course, there are minimal promotions kapag regular days. And depende sa seller. Then choose the pattern of the ads, its continuity, and is this pulsing? Evaluating advertising and return on advertising investment. Again, we go back because we are considering cost. Paano ba bumalik yan? No? So, one of the consideration is ilan yung bumalik sa sales, no? Yung sales share mo dun sa advertisement. Anong impact nung advertisement mo, no, dun sa pagbili ng tao, dun sa interest ng tao. So, you need to determine return on advertising investment and evaluate advertising, no? Measure the communication effects of the ad or the campaign. Nagresulta ba to sa pinag-usapan ka ba, no? Or nagbago ba yung sales mo, no? Okay? Other advertising consideration includes organization of ad function, small companies, one person in firm, large companies, no? By the way, in advertising, depende kasi yan. May mga teams minsan, may mga binubuong departments, no? So, if wala kang kakayahan, many companies hire or contract advertising agencies, no? Yun yung sinasabi, advertising agencies employ specialists who perform ad, no? As part of our marketing channels, 'di ba? If you cannot do it, let others do it for you. No, kasi mas may resources sila at may mas expertise sila, yung wide range of experience, no? There are issues about advertising. To what degree should global advertising be adopted to various countries? Na meron kasing mga significant na mga batas and also standardization sa iba't ibang mga lugar, no, about advertising. Pag-uusapan natin to sa live session, mga issues na yan. And then, what's your public relation? Public relation builds good relationship with the firms, various publics by obtaining favorable publicity, building up a good corporate image, and handling or heading off unfavorable rumors, stories and events. So you are holding media briefing, you're holding PR activities, no? Baka contract signing, tulong sa iba and the likes, no? This is the publicity part ng mismong company, na just the product, no? So sa ads kasi mostly we highlight the product, but in public relation is the total overall activities ng company na nagbi-build ng relationship with the public, no? Yung general public natin. No, when we say public, the stakeholders, hindi lang naman ang mga consumers mo, even the government and other stakeholders. Now, Public Relations Department performs the following function: press relations and press agency, product publicity, o yun, para sa ano, pag naglo-launch na, no? Public affairs, yung pagtulong, lobbying, customer complaints, no? Kasali din yun sa ano, public relations. Sa ibang mga companies, they try to incorporate that. Investor relations and development. No? What's the role of the public relations and impact of it sa marketing and promotional mixes? May strongly impact public awareness and at a lower cost than advertising, because yung soul ng mga tao o yung emotions ng mga tao ang nata-target nun. Yun yung tinatawag nating afterthought, no? Di masyadong maganda yung produkto. Let's say, ganun afterthought naman pinag-uusapan dito. Hindi ganun kaganda yung produkto, pero ang dami niya natutulungan. No, parang mas masarap yung in-offer na pagkain ng isa. Pero pag bumili ako dito, mas makakatulong ako. Di ba? Those might be those are afterthoughts can yield spectacular results and is beginning to play an increasingly important brand building role. No? Kung ano yung nakikita na reflect sa'yo, that's the public relations. Kasi yun yung nakikita ng public sa'yo na ginagawa mo. Okay? So, what are those major public relation tools? About the news, there are speeches or live events, special events na nag-message yung CEO or about the product development officer. Written materials, mga blogs, vlogs, audiovisual materials, corporate identity materials, mga sariling newsletters, public service activities, yan yung mga corporate social responsibility and customer relationship management activities, mass marketing and social networking, and even the company website as part of your major public relations. No? So that's basically it for our advertising and sales promotion lecture. No? Next meeting we'll be discussing about sales promotion naman. Ano ba yung mga klase ng mga sales promotional strategy? Kasi tapos na tayo sa mga messages communication. The next topic will be leading us to how can we get the market. Andun na sila, pagbibili na sila. Ano yung mga strategies na pwede nating i-incorporate. Okay? I hope that you enjoyed this one, and I hope that you're enthusiastic to move forward to the next one. Thank you very much, and see you on to the next one. Always be safe, guys. God bless.